Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So first of all, what we are focusing, Sijaf and Siddiq, this is for you. Just focus, okay? So once we get a data structure, we need to focus on 5 points. So what are the 5 points? We need to look, is there any demand region before the break of structure? First point. And we need to create, look for the, is there any demand creation after the break of structure? Second point, right? And is there any demand area? It should be validated only one time. So price will come and tag us and we will get this buy for a first entry. We will complete our target here. And after price making a sign of reversal, we will target this as a liquidity and we will use this inducement to enter our origin area. We will catch one more buys from here till the overall targets. Clear? Clear?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes.
Okay. Shall we look for a breakdown? Okay. First, we will have
Yes, bro.
breakdown
Breakdowns.
over the, yeah. So we will have a fresh breakdown. Okay. So look at this. This is gold, right? Gold 4 hour. So let me switch to 1 hour. It's perfect. And the price is doing, and look at this. We have a breakout structure over this area, right?
Yes, bro.
And we need to look, is there any demand area? What are the things we need to have a look? So first of all, the origin, demand
Origin
area
of the move.
before the break, yeah, there is one demand. Okay, right. There is one demand. And we need to wait for the price to tag in. I'll just delete this demand, delete the domains. And yeah. So, and price tagged and it's boom. And look, now we need to look. Price is forming a demand area after the break of structure. So it's need to be validated at least a time. Make sure. So this is whole demand area. I won't take this demand area. So I'm going to refine my demand area. Is there any strong lows in my demand area? Yeah, there is a strong low. Let's swaps all the liquidity and break of structure. Due to money transfer, this money goes to this leg, and from this leg swaps all the liquidity, right? All the liquidity, and this in the same leg, it made a breakout structure over this area. It made a breakout structure here, right?
Yes, bro.
When I switch it to 1 hour, look, have a look. It's a clear candle which swaps a liquidity, and it forms a like perfect one for me to look for buys. So I just marked this area. And what are the criteria for looking a buy from an order book? I just mentioned 4 criteria. Can anyone tell the 4 criteria here?
Supply should fail.
Huh? Are you
You're talking about that type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4.
What are the criteria of a perfect IFC?
Imbalance, supply failure.
Okay.
Liquidity.
Okay.
And then
Strong low.
Yeah, strong low.
Okay. Huh? Fine. Okay. Number 1 criteria. Is it a strong low? Yes, it's a strong low. Make your checklist here. Number 1. What is number 1? Everyone.
Strong low.
Strong, low or high?
Low.
High. Okay. Number 1. What is the number 2? Imbalance. Number 3. Formation of
supply or demand failure.
Formation of liquidity. Formation of liquidity. Okay. So these 3 points enough, and you need to every supply will failure at exactly whenever there is a breakout structure. So it needs to be breaker structure or supply failure. Okay. Break structure or supply failure. Both are same, right? So I'm just making break structure. Okay. So these four points need to be validated. So how many points are validated here? fulfilled here.
Except liquidity, everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Three,
Except
bro.
liquidity, yeah, 3 was filled. Now I was waiting for the 4 to happen. Is there any formation? Is there anything you
No, right now it's for
False
didn't see
continuation.
anything? Exactly, Surya. So look at this. You people have forget about false continuation. Type 2 inducement.
yes, bro.
Is it clear?
Yes, bro.
Bro, have a look. It's a clear trend line. Yeah. It's a clear trend line. Trend line liquidity. Perfect. Guys,
Yes, bro.
criteria met or not. So this is type 2 inducement. Do you guys get it?
Okay.
So this is going to be our first entry. And if you didn't enter over here and waiting for your second entry, just shift to the time frame and wait for the supply or demand failure one more time to get an entry again. So look at this. This candle having all the money. I'll delete this first. Okay. This candle having all the money. Now the money was transferred efficiently. And this is the last candle which is having a money. So if I want to enter, this is going to be my entry. And this needs to be this needs to make a supply failure. Okay. Come on. Yeah. And it fails the supply.
Yes, bro.
And again, look what happens. Look at this. What type of inducement is this? Every criteria meets or not?
Type A, bro.
Liquidity,
False.
breakout structure, bro, criteria. Liquidity sweep, breakout
Yes,
structure,
sir. Yes, sir.
inefficient price.
Imbalance.
And what type of liquidity formation is this?
Type A.
Type 1.
Yes, bro. Type 1.
Type 1 false bears. So this is going to be liquidity. So this is going to be my second entry, right? Perfect.
Target will be same, bro.
Yeah. Why we need to change the target? Oh, boom. Fine. Clear?
Yes, bro.
Makes sense. Does it make sense?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, no, you guys are mind blown. Wow, what this guy is doing, right? Okay,
It is.
so now
It's
what?
enough for 1 month, bro.
So now what is the next point? What is the next point?
Demand or
So
demand will be again in this month.
yeah, exactly. You got it. So demand needs to be liquidated. So really,
Yes.
this area we need to be liquidated. So
Price will comes back to the origin.
yeah, I found my liquidity point. Now I'm switching for any sign of reversals, momentum shifts like things. Look at this. Look at the clean sign of reversal over this area. So why this was a sign of reversal? It's a strong.
Strong, right?
Exactly. It's a strong way. Forms a strong way. And we look for anything. Yeah, over here, right? And price just came and again falls. And we have a false breakout structure. So we'll put an entry trigger first. Okay. So inducement, price needs to come to this area and tag us. Targeting the liquidity point, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, done.
Yes, sir.
And I just explained in that live session why this was a trap, right?
Yes, sir. I remember.
You remember? And
Yes, sir.
had a like 1:24 over this area, right? So what is the idea behind this trap? Just simple. I know the liquidity point and plus I know there is a trend line liquidity. Fine.
Yes, sir.
So it must become an inducement, I know. So I just aim from here to here. And now what is the idea? Remaining idea. Remaining idea is to
I
have
will
entry from here.
for buyers.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's why I'm waiting. That's why I'm waiting. But price is like, oh, didn't give entry. Oh, I was waiting for a whole day. Oh man, give me an entry, give me an entry. I know this is over liquidity pool, just a liquidity pool. Just a liquidity pool.
Is it also a lighty cycle which you have the trend line?
No, 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 no. This is just a retail as liquidity. So this is the possibility. Price will come. People will think that this is a breakout area. They will enter, and oh, we will get a chance. We will get a chance. Boom. Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Makes sense, right? Mm, okay. So let's see the trade idea again. Okay. See the same idea. One more time. Yeah. Yeah. From here, I think. Yeah. Yes. 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 Okay. Look at here, guys. When we have breakout structure over this area, supply got failed due to the supply failure. There is a demand creation. We know this demand is need to be validated at least one time. We are waiting for the price.
Yes.
Price just comes and again flies, tap and flies. So once it's completed and we know this is going to be liquidity. So price just comes, take out this liquidity. And again, it forms a strong low, right? Strong low and oh, just a moment. I switch it to 1 hour. Look at the idea behind this trade. Price just swept the liquidity and made a strong low over this area. And look at the supply failure. Supply was failed, and this demand needs to be reacted at least one time. Why at least one time? Because we know. So this is a liquidity, and look at this. Price just came up over here and made a one more false breakout structure. So why this was a false breakout structure? If you switch it to the 30-minute time frame, we know in this area, the whole money was here, right? Because this leg collected the money, not this entire leg. This leg collected the money. So we need to have a look in this leg only. And this doesn't mitigate anything. This will come under type 1 FBS, right? False breakout structure. So this will be considered as our inducement, right? So I know it's going to be the inducement. I was waiting for the price to play, and price just came around this area and again tagged us, and look what happens. It makes one more supply failure. There is a supply failure and there is a demand creation. What we know? When price is doing these things repeatedly, what we know? This thing need to be liquidated after first time, right? And this is a false breakout structure. Why? Because the supply failure happens here and the leg reason was here, which is a strong low. The reason began the supply failure. It sweeps the liquidity, which makes a breakout structure, and it becomes strong. So we will aim for entry over this area, and we are going to measure the criteria. What are the 4 criteria? Is it a strong low? Yes, it's a strong low. Is it contains imbalance? Yes, it's contains imbalance. Is it breaks a structure? Yeah, it breaks a structure. There is any liquidity formation. What's the type of liquidity formation over this area?
Type 1 bro.
Exactly type 1.